And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Shut Empire, continuing our What People challenge. And we're going to pick up where we left off at the end, or the beginning of round 168, where we have 3 decisions. And we have officially been declared war on. Okay. There's urbanization. And our tanks designed. Okay. Let's develop anti-tank guns. Get the full 300mm ones.
Roger that.
We'll help the corporation keep the emergency under control. We'll take enforcement here.
Aye, sir.
And between parts, there's a little bit of discussion on games I might pick for the channel. And supposedly November 4th is when EU4 comes, or no, EU5 comes out, because I've played EU4 before on the channel. Okay, so we're going to go contact our organizations.
Standing by. Roger that.
Change your priority from discovery focus to a research focus.
Roger that.
And we still kind of want research focused on the military one, because we want Goth small arms, we want polymer armor. Oh, and I think at some point there's DLC for Shut Empire that's going to come out as well. I should probably think of. Okay, so we're officially at war with these guys, so we should be moving the front line forward. Apply nice pressure on them. There might not be anything in that town, so that'll be a score if there is. Can I get the armored? No, I think they're just out of range. And we basically have enemies here, so I should probably try to have the armored vehicles try to do the encirclement on them. I say armored vehicles, they're all armored cars. Except for one galactic republic tank. Needless to say, should push the road up where it can. Not going to be able to move the road much over here. Although next turn we'll be able to get a good move. So yeah, this is one reason I was definitely on let's just let them declare on us status with these guys. Is pretty good indication that they were going to start a war that we could just win.
Order received.
And we're going to start trying to bribe them back up to the point where we can sign a white peace if things start to go a bit south. Unduly south. Got one city we're threatening. I don't think they're going to be able to deploy anyone into that one in time. So that'll cut off all their population westward of that location. This is a pretty small city. We're probably going to be able to get there pretty quickly if they don't actually get some organized forces in the area. And there is what looks to be 2 brigades in roughly this area. So I'll have to be a little bit careful. Okay, it looks like they're still running the same tier of equipment as us. Although we did work out earlier that their guys are better stat for stat. Of course, that would mean it would be worse if they weren't running the same equipment, so it's still a good thing they're running the same equipment. I think our construction went well. Delays? Yeah, no delays. So heavy industry will be done in 3 turns. That will solve the heavy industry problem for quite a while. And then we're still trying to tech down to high tech.
Roger that. Roger that. Order received.
Okay. Got a decent number of mission controls. I think we're going to play war games. The cabinet retreat. Make everyone a little bit more happy. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress we're making here. Although we'll see how they respond to our progress over the intern here. There's a decent possibility in an attempt to avoid encirclement, they'll just pull back. Yeah, that looks like they're pulling back. Killing some of the killer beavers. Pangolins. Local wildlife. Round 169, we killed 800 local wildlife for the intern. We have 5 decisions.
Copy that.
Not quite ready for applied science.
Roger
Still
that.
favor political power. Still favor research on
Okey-dokey.
that. Although we might be at the point where we swap to something different research-wise. I think 49 helicopter is probably good enough. Yeah, we'll probably try to swap it with a turboprop. Org air. Full
Okey-dokey.
research.
Okie dokie.
Turboprop engine. This
Order
money
received.
as a gift.
Order received.
Could do some more investment, but I think we'll hold off for the moment. See if we can shoot up the local wildlife. Not quite successful. Okay, we took that city. We get straight to threatening that one. This is why you want to maintain cohesive front lines, because if you're facing someone who's got the mobility that'll move everything forward and just constantly threaten encirclements. So we don't quite get encirclement here, but I doubt the infantry is going to escape this time. That for battalions are going to not get away, probably. Probably can take that town. Granted, it's probably like this one where it's like... Oh, there's not even 500 people here. Or 5,000 people here. It's basically no one in this town. I should break some of the redundant connections in here. Like, we definitely don't need that connection or that connection. We still got these guys advancing. That's probably still a pretty worthless town, yeah. There's barely anyone in any of these towns. I think this is actually the... because there used to be two majors down here. I think that's actually the capital of the second major. So that's probably where the rest of his... majority of his pops are at this point. Oh, I thought that was a city. That's just that's just an asset. That's just an asset. Okay. That's why I'm not capturing 500 people, because it's not 500 people. Or 5,000 people. There's the 5,000 people. That's just the ice mine, though. That place was working. Dread to imagine how terrible of a mine that is. I don't suspect it's very good.
Affirmative.
Okay, well, I think the offense is off to a good start. Again, we'll continue doing the sort of diplomacy we were before.
Order received.
Sort of the monetary equivalent to overtures. They want peace,
Roger
you
that.
may give it to them. Right now, they're probably still on the war train.
Roger that.
Okay. Then we're going to cycle the turn, and we're going to see how the enemy responds to us advancing. I think our instruction is still going well? Yeah. Yeah, attempts to walk out of the encirclement. Although all that's doing is letting me just shorten the front line. Oops, I'll let some of my guys get encircled somewhere. Killed 100 infantry, we have 4 decisions winning us on round 170. Acquired a new zone, apparently. We've got the trimmer gun made. You got encircled, okay.
We're under fire. Requesting backup.
Nope. Screwed the break-in account up, so we'll the breakout, so we'll have to break in.
Requesting backup. Engaging enemy. Mission successful.
Okay, we chase one off so we can get rid of the other
All
one.
clear, sir.
There we go. Of course, we want to keep advancing as best as we can. Put pressure on these guys. Oh, these guys were not technically at war with, so... Oh, these guys are just... These guys here on their side's gonna have a bad day. Not run the motorized off into the sunset quite yet. Oh, actually, this is a zone, and there is officially 0 people in the zone.
Copy that.
No, we'll develop and make nice artillery.
Roger that.
Okay, we're gonna assign a governor,
Copy that.
and we're probably gonna tell the poor governor that his one and only job in the zone is to disassemble the
Order
zone.
received.
Copy that.
Maybe not yet. 98% chance rolled. There's no one living there.
Copy
We'll
that.
vote for the moment. So those guys got encircled. Taking that city down there. Yeah, let's try to start squishing this pocket quickly. Interfere with the motorized to go someplace else. Although this fighting's not going very well from get-go.
Get out!
Okay, without sending the motorized in, we're not gonna succeed on that fight this turn. So yeah, so we mop up the guys on the western portion of this area. We'll free them up to push them east. Got a little bit of an exposed bit of a line here where I see probably about a brigade worth of guys going up against a brigade worth of guys. Where we don't quite have a solid front line yet. Probably want to push the army east towards that population center. Like, I think that is their main population center, so yeah. I'll push the 2nd Infantry east. Probably do some blocking with the mercenaries on the south here. Give it a turn. I don't know how the loyalty is going to be calculated in the zone with literally no one in it. That's all I got to say about that zone. I don't know how the loyalty is going to be calculated. You know, we'll see how they respond to us coming in hard and fast.
Order received.
Hopefully we've done a successful break-in there. We can get this guy properly supplied. Just in case we'll have to bring this guy in around and use him for supply support. And then we're pushing up here. I can push up this bit and that'll shorten the line and we can maybe move a little more. We may actually bring another brigade at some point to come over here.
Roger that. Roger that. Roger that.
Okay. Next turn, that should be done. The first thing we're going to do to it is we're going to tell it to go down to like 1%, or the 25%. Because we're making 38 rare earth metals a turn instead of 50, so we can't run it 100%. But we can run it 25%. That wouldn't be too bad. And that's going to get us 2, maybe 3 machine parts a turn, which is arguably, unless we're building something like a heavy industry, more than we need a turn. So that's a good start. Almost have metal soul filtration. That'll probably be the next high-tech thing we work on to build up the rare earth metals coming in. Yeah, we've gotten encircled forces, so I'm expecting some fighting. So there's some fighting. There's some fighting. They are partially exploiting our vulnerabilities in the line there. We killed 300 infantry over the intern. We got lots of decisions with 8. And it's round 171. And metal soul filtration, okay. Ooh, Galactic Republic Optics. Definitely grab that. Breakthrough now is not bad. We want to erect a statue. We're gonna say no.
Copy that.
We don't want government. Serpentization here, that'll potentially solve any power problems we have in the future. Oh, this is the new zone. That's why we're getting minus 25% right now. Let's point the governor first.
Roger.
Copy that.
You have an emergency?
Yes, sir.
Well, do what we can to mitigate it. We now don't have the minus 25. Still probably going to fail. Try to arrest him.
Roger.
Failing, that was expected. We'll buy the ammo from the people we're currently taking territory from.
Order received.
Yeah, you've got no people. I'm surprised you even considered having... like this one needs to improve, yeah.
Standing by.
Let's actually try to bribe this zone. Get Sapness a bit. That helped, but not by much. Not gonna do that back to back. It's only that good. Oh, we can send in crowd control?
Roger that.
Just the rest a bit. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take the risk here.
Copy that.
I'm a little worried about the high revolt chance. I assume that's because there's literally no one there. Although, I question what they'd be revolting with. I'll hold off on doing it again just because I'm worried about that revolt chance.
Mission accomplished. Hostile. Mission successful.
Okay, we've got control of that road. Time to close that pocket.
See you on the other side.
Kill confirmed. Attack formation. Target destroyed.
Wouldn't necessarily say that's a target destroyed. More of a target driven up into the mountains. Front line advances. Mostly plug the hole up here. We got a little bit one up there. I suppose they could go through the non-line territory down south. To try to get around that line. Down here, the line's a bit open, but I don't think they have any city in here. Maybe this is a city? Might be the city right there. Yeah, it might be the city right there. Workers. Because with all the assets they're taking possession of, they need a bunch of workers. And I think we might keep this zone. So I'm going to extend the rails down there. And of course, that's going to want to rail ahead. They probably truck station as well, but
Roger.
whereas this one though, there's literally 0 people. We're gonna try to merge it. It's just a process of apparently trying to convince the zone that it has some loyalty. Unless I just want to accept that. Well, it probably, even though it says it's like 100% chance it's gonna revolt, I don't think the revolt's gonna be a serious revolt with there being no one in it. I haven't done it right now, obviously, because we've got the HQ as the garrison, which is not the sort of unit you want to be fighting a revolt. A revolt does happen. Okay. Before these guys get circled again, let's pull out a little bit. Yeah, I think it's time to raise another brigade. Light infantry. Don't suppose I could raise it down here. No. Better. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to go all the way back at least to the rail connection to raise it. What are we missing? Logistics points. Okay, so I don't even have enough. We don't have enough going through the rail to do it anywhere close to the capital. Okay. Can have the whole thing raised at once. Okay. That'll help us deal with the nomads. Although, again, we're still not actually fighting the nomads. We're just kind of acquiring their territory because they're not shooting at us. Make sure none of the mines are empty. But I'm wrong. One of the mines is empty, so I need to hit you with the peripheral mining? Yeah. Should have been checking that more reliably.
Roger that.
That's probably why our oil is running low. It's just the one for the moment, though, so... Infantry-wise, we've got a little bit more population, not very much. We are starting to take off on a little bit of the land.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, let's cycle the turn, see how the enemy responds. Finally killed all the killer bee beavers. We lost 200 infantry to omnivore turtles. Apparently the omnivore turtles are apparently classed as walkers, so that's probably why. Armored vehicles hurt hurt militia at least. 6 decisions awaiting us on round 172. We didn't achieve our democracy, so we failed one of our demands. Oh, I forgot to spend the fate points on the Galactic Republic tech.
Understood.
This is the new zone. We'll pay the workers. We're probably gonna keep it, so we'll do some public budget. Allow emergency food, and then allow supplying units if there's a shortfall.
Roger.
Extend the mine. We do have an empty mine. There we go.
Roger that.
36,000 more in the mine. Cost of 1 ease of mining, so it drops from 3 to 2. You're blackmailing us.
Order received.
We'll just pay you off. This is the Union. I'm not sure which one we want to keep. Probably the Shield Union. Yeah, we probably wouldn't mind. And or the Isolationist, which is the one that's currently in command. We don't want the Expansionist. The Expansionist is the one that probably wants to fight us.
Order received.
We need a commander for the 13th. Let's grab a military and the talent. Cap 3 and a Cap 3. So we'll put the already better one for the job in the job.
We're under fire. Requesting backup. Hostile. Mission successful. Engaging enemy. All clear, sir.
I almost certainly need another truck station somewhere over here at some point soon. Because of how things are going, we're just going to run off the end of the supply line probably first. And then deal with the consequences later.
Target destroyed.
Yep, so we're advancing there, that's going well. Hopefully the mercenaries can hold the line. I'm not 100% sure they will be able to. That looks like an almost entire brigade there. Although it looks like it's foot artillery, heavy siege infantry brigade, so it's not going to be the most mobile. We get 4 frigate. Let's obviously run for a turn. Heavy industry. Don't run at maximum speed. I don't have the heavy metal for that, or the rare earth metal for that. Maybe you don't have to go all the way down to 25. Although I definitely don't need more than like 50%, so we'll go to 50% at the moment. So I want you to run, grab those. Okay, accelerating that unit into position. This city, of course, needs more workers. Although it's getting pretty close to where it doesn't need more workers.
Affirmative.
And that's probably all it needs, unless we get more assets. Probably needs another quick bribe. There we go. That fixed the habitus problem well.
Roger that.
And I've got an idea of... Or I can look up. That's what demoralization is going to do. 4 turns, 2 machines. So we've actually got enough machines. We've got enough high-tech parts. Got enough metal. We might not have enough power. That'll be a different problem. Yeah, so we can start working on the demoralization.
Affirmative.
And then we'll probably want the machine, or the high-tech parts if we can.
Roger that.
For the next thing we want to build. crumpling down here. That's apparently got some people in it. That's basically the zone. Almost completed this bit down here. So then it's just east on the much smaller front. Although I'll probably have to leave someone behind on the picket on the line. Cover the flank. And then I think that's their main city. I think they're down to like 3 zones. 2 zones, maybe? Yeah, 2 real zones. Granted, one of the real zones has only got less than 2,000 people in it, so basically no one in it. So the other way to get this one dev loyalty is, you know, put some people in it. Put a couple colonists in it, fix what's wrong with the colony long enough to disband the colony. Nation has the... yeah. So, optics,
Copy that.
simulator.
Copy that.
We'll take the breakthrough
Copy
now.
that.
Fuel mix optimization.
Copy that.
Okay. So, we're basically finding things for the council we don't have. Failure, but failure gives us 1 fate point, so... Cabinet retreat. War games to keep everyone happy. So there's a little bit more skill on them. And yeah, some delays down on this location, but that's fine. Check, make sure we don't have any mining besides the glitched one that's empty. And the empty one that's empty. But truly empty because it's accessible to 0 at this point. And yeah. So it's probably that oil well will be the next one to run out. Although it'll be empty at that point. Truly empty at that point. And yeah, we're moving closer and closer to victory. We're probably in a position where if we actually hit 50%, we win this time.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, this will probably be the last end turn to this part. So if you're watching on YouTube, there probably will be part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to record one more part tonight. Probably another about an hour long part. I am going to take a short break to sip a little bit of a tea between parts. But we're going to watch the end of this end turn here to see if anything bad happens before we take that break. Okay, so nothing super threatening. We killed 300 infantry over the end turn. We'll have 4 decisions when we come back. 4 decisions when we come back. Let's see if I can get my mouth to work. And it'll be round 173. So until next time, wish you all the best of luck and good time. Catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.